emerging artist that I use a lot of different kind of media to translate my message. I usually didn't within frustrating in one media, but I would choose a lot of different kind of media. It's like my prayer when I'm doing art. And today I want to tell you about an exhibition that I'm working for a pretty long time right now. It's the places within ourselves, and this is one of my series of within the boundary. In this series, I created 3 pieces of a little bit sculpture and a video piece. It's a series that I inspired by another project that I made started since in 2016. It's called The Perfect Cube. Back in Perfect Cube. It's a project that I trace back to my heritage, the place where I was born and raised. It's from Hong Kong, and there's a place in Hong Kong called Samsui, and that is the place that I miss the most, and I have a lot of memory in it. And back then, I used white as the dominant color to talk about how perfect and how memorable. Even though Shamshirpo is a very poor, struggling part of Hong Kong, but for me, it is my childhood and everything is so pretty. Fast forward to now in 2020, the place has been changing a lot based on the political situation, on the culture. Everything has been changed, but I came to US for 3 and 4 years now, and I always only able to observe in the distance. That's why I create a new work called Within the Boundary. And Within the Boundary is a word that very different from the perfect cube, because I'm redefining what is the color of white, why am I using white, and it creates a boundary that I'm no longer really physically staying in Hong Kong anymore. It's where I step back in a distance to see how Hong Kong looks like, or how Shamshirpo looks like. It's inspired by the Hong Kong unique housing structure, the architecture that is very unique that you will find in Shamshirpo, but I make everything into white. And like the Perfect Cube project, I use white to describe something memorable, pure, simple. But now I feel like white, the definition of white has changed a lot. It turns into a fear because I don't know what color I should talk about in Hong Kong, because it turned into a political statement when I'm changing colors. And it entire series it fit into a square cube because of it looks like a window how I have distantly looked back to Hong Kong, and it created a boundary that a lot of things wanted to extend out of the cube. At the same time, I couldn't reach there. It looks like a window that I couldn't go in. And I also create this video pieces. I placed my cube into New York City, especially in Brooklyn, because they call the Shamshirpo is the new Brooklyn. So that's why I placed this back to Brooklyn, and where I try to put all the pieces together. It's just like I put all my memory together, and I still struggle, and everything going too fast. And I talk about how I feel about the boundary and freedom that have been changed so much, and everything is just like within my memory, and I couldn't change it. And I'm trying to step beyond it. I try to go back, but everything has been changed, and that's why I create this system called